They didn't audit one or hold up one of their charity authorizations to get the 501c3 or other. And they basically audited every Tea Party organization, harassed them, shut them down, and wouldn't give them the designations. I mean, there it is right there. Okay, a reign of terror.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gates, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filters today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139. The facts are in. The studies are legion. Sodium fluoride and other toxic members of the fluoride family are devastating the health and cognitive ability of the American people. So why are the social engineers adding it to the water? Simple. Dumb down the host population that the parasitic technocracy is feeding on. We may not have been able to get fluoride out of the water supply yet, but we can help to get it out of our bodies. I am extremely excited to announce the exclusive InfoWars Life Fluoride Shield formulation, fusing 6 of the best documented ingredients from around the world to help the body remove not just toxic fluoride residues from the body, but a whole host of toxic substances. Let's take a stand against the globalists by blocking their poisons with Fluoride Shield. I use Fluoride Shield every day. Secure your Fluoride Shield and other pioneering formulations at InfoWarsLife.com today. Let's start cleansing our bodies now and support the InfoWar at the same time. That's InfoWarsLife.com. Hi folks, Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his 2-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
That's right, my compadres. Thank you so much for joining us again on this 21st day of February 2014 as we go in, through, and beyond. Don't let anyone tell you we don't live in exciting, uber interesting times. Oh, that's some powerful music. Crank it up. Ride the lightning. Good stuff. Oh, this is for who the bell tolls, but it's from Ride the Lightning, Metallica.
Biggest fight on the hill in the early day.
All right, let's get back to the news. Again, I am your host, Alex Jones. How they fight for the right. Yeah, but who's to say? You know, you got to understand, folks, all of our ancestors, no matter where you've come from, have absolutely had to go through hell and back so that we would have any basic liberty, any basic dignity from all the corrupt kings and regimes and oppressors that have come and gone. And Magna Carta and the Bill of Rights and the Constitution and everything that has been Western jurisprudence has been an absolute godsend to humanity, and it is now being destroyed by the globalists. It is now being removed, decimated, brought low, and I am here to try to bring it back. Now, continuing here with some of the news that is coming up today, obviously, that is up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. There is just a ton of it that we are going to be breaking down today. China is starting to make a power move against the U.S. dollar. More on Obama administration embedding government researchers to monitor media organizations. That's called spies, government spies, openly coming into your organization to dig up things to try to throw at you. We're going to get into Polish minister. If opposition does not accept deal in Ukraine, martial law will be declared and you'll all be dead. There's been an accord signed in Ukraine, but doubts are strong, the New York Times reports. The embattled president of Ukraine and leaders of the opposition signed a political deal today aimed at ending a spiral of lethal violence with early elections and a reduction in presidential powers. But Russia declined to endorse the accord, and many protesters said nothing short of president's resignation would get them off the street. So that is what is coming up on that front. We will continue to watch what is going on that situation because it affects basically everything. Now, here's an article out of the Weekly Standard. Michelle Obama, young people are knuckleheads. That's a quote, which is why they need Obamacare. So I've seen the Obamacare ads. We've played them here where the good liberal parents know best and they get their college student to do it. But the college student is so trendy, they've already done it and explained that to mom and dad. And the sales job is young people have got to sign up and be screwed by this or no one else is going to be able to have the program continue forward. She said that on television last night. So we're going to be going over all of that report coming up as well today. Again, if you look at Infowars.com, it's a new design, and we've had some bugs in launching it. Let us know what you think of it. I think it's a nice, clean design. The article pages look nice. There's stuff like the featured top news stuff that I wanted to simply get moved from the top to the middle has been removed. So we'll be putting that back. And there's a lot of programming going on, a lot of shifting, a lot of testing on the fly this weekend with the site. And I'll make the determination whether I want to go with this design or not by Monday and go back with the old design until we come out with something else a month down the road. And I'm just going to keep going back to the drawing board until I like it and until you like it. This one's the closest yet to something that I would go with. But again, it's a train wreck when it comes to trying to get all the old data that's on there and then integrate it in with all the new data. But we're trying as best we can, so thank you for bearing with us. If you like the old look of Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com is basically that, and it will continue on for the foreseeable future. If you like that look, PrisonPlanet.com. But we are truly trying to innovate the sites and update them here and doing the best we can. So thank you all for your support, and the crew was up until late last night and this morning still working on that. But it's like funny, we fix one thing and then it breaks another. It's like, move this up here and this down here. So then this down here just disappears. And it's like, okay, well, so I almost want to just not do the radio show right now and go off air, because that's my problem, is I got all those other decisions to make. And then go in there and just say, see, if we move the breaking news from the top and put the radio stuff on top, then it just goes under it. It doesn't like go to the phantom zone. Of course, that's the programming though, is dealing with that type of stuff. So I think we have like an actual reservoir back there of kind of like the minions from Despicable Me, and I actually think that's what's going on. And then I'm kind of like the mad scientist with the gray hair out on the sides who doesn't know what I'm doing either. So we will continue to have fun with the entire thing. Speaking of funding our laboratory, ladies and gentlemen, of true independent media that has an open, pro-liberty bias to the truth, which I will not apologize for. Extremism and defense of liberty is no vice, to quote the great Barry Goldwater. And sometimes silence isn't golden. It's yellow. But we do need your financial support as well. And we try to sell you the best stuff there is out there. The best supplements, the best proprietary, double strength, half the cost, one-of-a-kind nascent iodine at InfoWarsLife.com. The fluoride shield, the nascent iodine, and 5 other compounds to take out the heavy metals, the fluoride, you name it. The Super Male Vitality, 15% off into next week. That special running. And the new best-selling T-shirt ever, I knew it would be, the Molon Labe. Great design with the, it's my, not that I'm bragging, it's just I want you to know, it's an Alex Jones design that our graphics people put together with the helmet of the Spartan and then the crossed M4s and then the victory wreath around it. And then it says 1776 in Roman numerals under it, Molon Labe, come and take it. And there's also another InfoWars variant that has InfoWars on the front with the Molon Labe symbol and then Molon Labe on the back. And it's vice versa, whether you want Molon Labe on the front and InfoWars on the back, or InfoWars on the front, Molon Labe on the back. That T-shirt did sell out, but more arrived today. So if you want them, get them, InfoWarsStore.com. And then wear it out there. People say, what is that? The whole Spartan thing's been really popular since 300. The new 300's coming out. And it is a pro-citizens being armed message. And it's a true story like the Alamo. Turn your guns in. No, come and take it, the Spartans said thousands of years ago. And they were quoting them at the Alamo just in 1836. And we're quoting them now. I mean, we're just like the people at the Alamo, just like the people in Greece. Same people, folks. We're just humans. And you think about that being a long time ago. You had a mother and a father. They had a mother and father. And the connection of them changing our diapers, feeding us, raising us, it just goes right back to antiquity. We're just like those people were. Though our DNA is more broken and poisoned from all the chemicals and things. They've got a lot of statistics and numbers. They've looked at the DNA. They think the average Spartan had an IQ over 20 points higher than us. And if they were around today with all this food and medicine, would live to be about 120. So I guess we're not what we used to be. But the point is that in many respects we are getting worse because of the industrialized society. That which does not kill us only makes us stronger unless it's total decadence. And then what did Victor Hugo, the great French statesman and philosopher, say? He said that prosperity, well, first he said, adversity makes men, prosperity makes monsters. And that really is true. But InfoWarsStore.com, made1776.com will take you right to the subpage that has all the Made in America apparel and belt buckles and other festoonery. So you can certainly meet like-minded people and support the broadcast. Wear your colors loud and proud. We've got the new Navy SEAL manufactured right here in America, veteran-owned, 50 caliber bottle breachers. If you don't know what that is, just go check it out. It's a bottle opener. And all sorts of evil George Washington stuff. It's really horrible. All sorts of horrible Spartan stuff. It's just, it's not politically correct. I really want to apologize to everybody. Made1776.com or InfoWarsStore.com is the master page, or InfoWarsLife.com takes you right to our proprietary 3 supplements we've rolled out, and, of course, the best organic coffee out there, in my opinion, at the lowest price. InfoWarsStore.com or 888-253-3139. Now, I mentioned this earlier, so I'll just bring it up now. Here it is. IRS approved liberal groups while Tea Party in limbo. And it was reported by USA Today that they did not unapprove or go after one liberal, anti-freedom, fascist scumbag group. But any group that believes in men and women being able to have children and own property and not be slaves, they were all shut down, audited, or harassed into oblivion. And that's USA Today. I just mentioned that earlier, but I didn't just want to just mention it and not show you just one example of it. So the guys printed that off, because that's what they do. We got 2 guys that's sitting there. They rotate through running the board and the cameras, and they just take whatever I say and they put it in a search engine. And then they just throw it on screen of your TV viewer so you understand I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up. Believe me, I wish every day I was making this stuff up. I wish every day this was an act. It's not an act. It's 100% real, and I believe everything I'm saying. But I do let myself get mad. I do get upset to try to upset other people.